Hello, and welcome to Your Journey Yoga. I'm Cheryl. Thanks for joining me. Creating just another evening slow down type video so that you can kind of turn your brain off and get ready for a really good night's sleep. Again, it doesn't have to be evening. If you want to use this in the middle of the day or the morning, perfect. But just the intent is to kind of find that place where we can shut the brain down, quiet the thoughts from the day, move on, and get that really restful sleep. So that's my intention. I hope it's a good one for you. And thanks for joining me. Anywhere you would like to be on your mat, in a seated position that feels good to you. We're going to roll those shoulders up and back, shoulders slide down and away. Relax the head, close your eyes, relax the arms, feel the length in the spine. Find those big, powerful, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Those breaths are very powerful, drawing in energy and helping to clear away any negative energy. Quieting the nervous system, reconnecting mind and body. Now let's come to a cross-legged position. Bringing the hands to the shins just below your knees. Eyes can be open or closed. Press the chest forward, arch your back, gaze to the sky. And then as you exhale, hollow out the tummy and chest. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Seated cat and cow. Inhale, press it through, arch the back, gaze to the sky. Exhale and hollow. One more time, each direction. Inhale, lift, arch the back. Exhale and hollow. Inhale it up nice and tall. Hands to the shins. Let's bring the hands to the outsides of the hips. Relax the shoulders. Take a big breath in. Eyes open or closed. Exhale, release the chin towards the chest. I like to close my eyes just to let go of the surroundings, to focus on my breath, and to do my very best to let go of tension. As you inhale, lift the head. And as you exhale, release that right ear towards your right shoulder. Keeping that length in the spine just to create length and distance for those hands to reach the mat. Inhale it up nice and tall. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Just a nice long stretch down the spine. Inhale, lift the head tall. And as you exhale, lean the head to the left. Left ear over that left shoulder. Just letting the weight of the head work with gravity here to get that stretch. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Exhale once again, chin towards the chest. Bring the hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, and just gently pull. Inhale, head up nice and tall, open the elbows wide, and as you exhale, gently release the weight of the head back into the hands. Feeling that openness in the chest, maybe a little stretch to the belly, through the biceps. Inhale it back up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean to the left. Breathe. Inhale it up nice and tall. Exhale and lean to the right. And inhale it up nice and tall. Extend the arms out to a T. Flex the wrists, hollow your tummy and chest. Press your palms forward, spine back, chin down. Inhale, open and reach. As you exhale, release that right hand to the floor, left arm up and over. And we're just gonna sway side to side. Again, another opportunity to close the eyes if you like. Open if you'd rather. We flow from side to side, doing our best to keep those sit bones connected to the mat, and just find the rhythm that works for you. Find that breath, those exhales as you reach off to the side. Inhaling it back up to center. One more time. Exhale over to the left. And inhale it back up. Reach to the sky. Exhale and release the hands to the outsides of the hips. Let's bring the hands around behind you, still in that cross-legged position. Fingertips are pointing towards your bottom. We're going to take a big breath in, and as you exhale, press and lift those hips up just a little bit. Inhale it back down. Again, inhale, exhale, press. Inhale it back down. Each time a little bit bigger. Exhale, press. Lift those hips, open the chest. Inhale, slowly back down. This time we're gonna hold it. Press, opening up through the chest, through the shoulders, through the hips. Find your breath. And slowly release it back down. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, let's flow forward and come up onto all fours. To tabletop. Hands shoulder width apart. Knees hip width, core nice and strong. Take a big breath in, drawing the belly towards the bottom. I want you to visualize as though your tummy were in a barrel. And as you exhale, slowly reach the rib cage to the right. Hollowing out as that spine reaches towards the sky or the top of the barrel. And then slowly over to the left, isolating that rib cage and all the way back down to the bottom. One more time in that same direction. Really working to isolate the rib cage, hollowing out at the top, rolling to the left, and all the way back down to the bottom of the barrel. Holding here. Let's reverse that direction, off to the left. Hollowing it out as that spine reaches up high, hollowing and reaching to the right. Slowly allowing that belly to come towards the bottom of the barrel. We've got one more rotation. To the left, up high, to the right, and back down to the bottom of the barrel. Now lift that belly, lengthen the spine, and sit it back to child's pose. Nice big deep breaths in our child's pose. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands to the right, reach to your left fingertips as far as you can reach and press your hips to the left. Relax the weight of your head. Find your breath. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through center. And then over to the left, reach to your right fingertips as far as you can reach. Press your hips to the right and relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift slightly, walk your hands back through to center. Fingertips reaching out, forehead towards the mat. What a wonderful place child's pose is to just check in and to let go. And let's slowly walk those hands up to tabletop. Find your breath. We take that right hand, sweeping it through between the arm and the leg, shoulder to the floor, side of the head to the floor, just above your ear. Rotate and extend right arm to the sky, reaching up just as high as you can reach. You can close your eyes again here. Another great opportunity to just check in. Circling that right arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. Find your breath. Extending arm back to the sky and slowly release your hand down. Press it back up to tabletop. Center your weight and let's take it to the other side. Sweeping that arm through, shoulder to the floor, side of the head to the floor. Rotate your body and extend arm to the sky, reaching up just as high as you can reach, working to stack those shoulders to get that full extension through the fingertips. As you exhale, circle your arm around behind your back, forearm along the small of the back. A little roll of that shoulder back and away. How's the breath? We extend left arm to the sky and slowly release your hand to the mat, pressing it back up to tabletop. And sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Good breath in and out. And let's walk those hands back up. Come back over onto one hip. Sweep your feet around. Extend your legs out nice and long. And we're going to cross that left leg up and over. Drawing the chin or the knee in towards the chest. Shoulders roll back and down. Add a flex of that right foot. Let's wrap the crook of that right elbow around the knee and pull it in nice and tight. Just kind of hug it in. That should be a nice stretch for that left hip. Now let's extend left arm out. Lift it high. Circle it around. Bring the hand to the floor. Press against the floor to lengthen through the crown of the head. And then begin to take your gaze towards the back of the room. A little tuck of your chin towards that left collarbone. Find your breath. Inhale, circle that left arm back up and over. Releasing that rotation. Allow that left knee to just open out to the side. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe. Now, if this causes any pressure in that knee and it doesn't feel very good, you can bring that foot to the inside of your thigh. Otherwise, just keep it crossed. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, begin to hinge it forward. Again, if that causes pressure in the thigh or too much for that knee, bring that foot to the inside of the thigh. Relax the weight of the head. So just taking note of what you feel, where you feel it, the intensity. Make sure you're in the right place. Inhale, reach it out, and all the way back up. Release your hands. If ever you're not in the right place, adjust. Extending that left leg out, right foot crosses. We take it up and over. We're going to wrap the crook of that left elbow around the knee. We're going to pull it in nice and tight, just getting that nice stretch with that right hip. How about that left foot? Flex it. Sit up tall. Extending right arm out. Lift it high. Circle it around. Bring the hand to the floor. Press against the floor to get that extra length in the spine. And then turn your gaze towards the back of the room. A little tuck of your chin towards that right collarbone. Just releasing any tension in the neck. Breathe. Inhale, lift your gaze. Reach that right arm back, up and over. Releasing that rotation, releasing the knee, and just gently let that right knee fall open. Sit up nice and tall again. Modification, bring that knee to the inside of the thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, hinge it forward, reach it out. Releasing your hands, relaxing the weight of the head. So again, if that's too much pressure on the top of the leg or through the back of the knee, adjust. Be kind to yourself. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Release your hands, extend both legs out. Flex your feet, reach to the sky. And lengthen, hinge it forward. Tummy down, chest down, hands, and then relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift just slightly. See if you can reach any further with those arms. And then as you exhale, release it down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift just slightly, reach it out. And exhale, surrender down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift just slightly, reach it out. And exhale, surrender down. Now starting at that tailbone, we're going to slowly hollow and roll it up. Hands just sliding along the mat as you stack each and every vertebra. Sitting up nice and tall to staff pose. Nice long spine, sitting up tall. Add a flex of those feet. Breathe. So you might feel that really nice stretch to the hamstrings. You might feel that in the lower back or the glutes, because this is not typically how we would sit. We have a tendency to kind of hollow out the tummy and the chest and rounding out the spine. We want to sit up nice and tall, promoting good posture. Those shoulders over the hips. Inhale, reach to the sky, soften your feet, close your eyes, and as slow as you can, roll yourself back. And relax. Drawing one knee in towards your chest, hand to your shin just below the knee. Doesn't matter which leg, whichever leg you like. And just nestle those shoulder blades back down against the mat. Find your breath. Let's bring the hands behind the shin, hit the calf, and extend those legs. One leg. Extend your leg and flex your foot. So we're working to get full extension of that leg. If you're finding that you need to bend that other leg, please do so. Otherwise, keep it long. Now, if you like, use the strength of those arms and start to pull your leg in towards the upper body. Long stretch down that hamstring. Breathe. Releasing the intensity. Extend those arms out to a T. Point your toes. Lengthen the leg. Little external rotation through your hip. And slowly lower that leg down. All the way to the mat. And we pull the other knee in towards the chest. Hand to the shin just below your knee. Pull the knees in nice and tight. Find that breath. Now let's shift the hands to behind the calf and extend the leg. Flex your foot. If by flexing the foot that's just too much intensity, by all means, soften it. It's about learning how to take care of ourselves, whatever that means. Using the strength of the arms, if it feels right to you, pulling that leg in towards the upper body. Now, if you're feeling tension in your jaw, if you're squeezing your eyes shut, if there's pain going on, back off. Too deep, guys. We always want to find that space where we're between kind of a 6 and an 8 on the intensity scale. Gently releasing the intensity with those arms. Point your toes, arms out to a T. External rotation through that hip, lengthen through the leg, and slowly lower it down. All the way back to the mat. We pull the soles of the feet together, pulling the heels up towards your bottom. Knees open out nice and wide. Hands can rest on your hips or rest on your tummy. Close your eyes and just breathe. One more good breath in. And slowly close those knees together, soles of the feet to the floor. We're going to open up those feet just a little bit wider than the width of our mat. And we're going to keep our hands resting on our hips. We're going to use the strength of that inner thigh to draw that right knee towards the inside, coming to the instep of that right foot or the arch of your foot. That right hip really wants to lift off the mat. We're not going to let it. We're going to stay strong through the core while we release through that lower back, through the hip, across the IT band, and into that knee. This should feel really good, guys, so no pain. And gently release that right side. And then slowly to the left. Drawing the inner thigh, that knee, towards the floor. Again, that left hip is going to want to lift. We're not going to let it. Does it feel different on this side? It may, and that's just fine. Slowly releasing that left side. We pull one knee in towards the chest, and then the other. Hands to the shins just below your knees. Interlace your fingers, and just relax the weight of your arms. Let the weight of the arms pull the knees in towards the chest. We turn our gaze out over that left shoulder, and then just close your eyes. Let the weight of the head be heavy. Let the shoulders be heavy. Let the arms be heavy. It's about just surrendering in. Not forcing things to happen, but allowing them to happen. On your next inhale, slowly lift your gaze back towards the sky. And as you exhale, turn out and look out over that other shoulder. Again, relaxing the weight of the arms, the weight of the head. Soften your face, close your eyes, and just breathe. So releasing tension in that lower back, the neck and the shoulders. A nice release for those hip flexors coming back to center. And just rock side to side. Take a hold of the shins, so no longer interlacing those fingers, and just rock side to side. We come back to center, extending the arms out to a T, extending your left leg out and down. Left hand reaches over to take a hold of that right knee and gently guide it across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor, turn your gaze out over that right arm. And just close your eyes. Find your breath. So this was a very gentle practice. Something to just kind of help wind down the day. Or it could be to get you started in the morning. Slowly releasing that knee, extending that right leg to the sky once again. A little external rotation of that hip, and then lower the leg down, slow and steady. Again, promoting good posture with the length of the limbs. Standing taller as we stand. Drawing that left knee in. Left arm out to a T. Right hand crosses to the outside of the left knee and gently pull your leg across. As you guide that leg across, keeping that left shoulder on the floor just as best you can, and then turn your gaze out over that left arm. One of my most favorite stretches. Close your eyes. Just a great way to wring out negative energy. If ever you're feeling overwhelmed, out of sorts, angry, upset, anything that doesn't serve you well, it's a great way to wring out all of that negative stuff. Gently release that right hand, roll it back to center. Extend that left leg to the sky. External rotation through that hip, reach out through the toes, and slowly lower your leg down. Just take a moment and relax. Close your eyes, let your arms just be wherever they are. Slow, steady breaths, helping to clear the mind. Now taking your time whenever you're ready. Draw one knee in towards your chest, and then the other, hands behind your shins. Exhale and rock it up. Beautiful job. Finding a cross-legged position. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale, other side, up and over. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward, reach it out. Tap of the fingertips, lengthen and reach. Hinge it all the way back up. Pull the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are headed to bed, have a restful night's sleep. If you are headed for the rest of your day, have an amazing rest of your day. As always, thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves. Until the next time, namaste.